Okay, so this time we're looking at apostrophes for possession. So here we're using the apostrophe to show that something is owned by or linked to something else. So if we look at this example, the boy's books, and we're just talking about one boy, so it's the books that are owned by this boy. That's the question we always need to ask ourselves: who owns them, or who are they linked to? So if we think about these books, who owns them? It's the boy. If we imagine an underlining who it belongs to, then the apostrophe comes at the end of who it belongs to. Okay, if we try it again like this, the boys' books, but this time we've got two boys. So who do the books belong to? They belong to the boys, so the apostrophe comes after it. Okay, I'm going to put some examples on the board and I want you to have a go at them and we'll see how we get on with those. But always think to yourself, who do they belong to? You can underline the word if you want to, or have a go, or imagine where you'd underline to. The apostrophe comes after where you'd underlined. Okay, so the ones that I'd like you to have a go at, there are 8 on here. So we've got the student's bus, but this time we're just talking about one student. Number 2, the same words, the student's bus, but this time we've got 10 students. Number 3, a man's hand. Number 4, the lion's roar. Number 5, the queen's dress. James's bag. Number 7, the children's toys. And the final one, the men's department, like in a shop. Okay, have a go at those. Okay, so here's our answers then. So the first one, the student's bus. If we've got one student, then the bus is linked to the student, just one person. So the apostrophe is going to go just there. In this second example, the student's bus, if we've got more than one student, in this one we've got 10. So who does the bus belong to? The students. So the apostrophe comes after the S. A man's hand. Well, who does the hand belong to? It belongs to a man. So the apostrophe is going in just there. The lion's roar. Who is the roar belong to, or who is it linked with? It links to the lion. So our apostrophe goes there. The queen's dress. Who does the dress belong to? It belongs to the queen. So our apostrophe comes in there. Tricky one, or actually the last 3 are quite tricky. James's bag. When we've got names or words that end with an S, we have to really think about this. So who does the bag belong to? Well, it belongs to James. So the apostrophe comes after it. We can also put in an extra S if we want to, but it makes perfect sense written like that. So James with the apostrophe after it becomes James's bag. The children's toys. Now, children is a plural word in itself. So even though there's more than one child, we've got the S on the end because we've got the word children's toys. Who do the toys belong to? They belong to the children, not the children's. So we've got the apostrophe before the S. Same with this department in a shop, the men's department. Who's the department for, or who's it linked to? Well, it's linked to men. So the apostrophe comes in here before the S. Okay, have a look at when you're out and about. If you do go to any shops, have a look for examples of these. Quite often shops get them wrong. It gets me really annoyed when I see people using apostrophes wrong. So try and work out where the apostrophe should go. Always think, who does it belong to, or who is it linked to? Imagine that line underneath and then put your apostrophe at the end of the line. Okay.